Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Yankees taking on the Rays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 46. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the rookie right fielder.
Number 30.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. Out at first, double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, number 43.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
To first, 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Choi digs in now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ken Nakamura will hit next. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Choi around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And at second with 1 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Chang Ho Bong. Out towards right center field. Shepard under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 26.
And now the rookie second baseman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a player that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack her in this spot.
Yeah.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie DH, Stone. She's a hitter who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this player hits for contact, so she delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a big swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on her, she's still very confident because she has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. She's a threat deep in the count as well. Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So digging in, Darren Durham. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's the power hitting catcher. Falling behind 2-1. Two down, nobody on. This to third, and that chance handled. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 20.
Number 20.
And a pitch.
Hey.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. Her 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
The fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and she did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 2-1. And another ball.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. She circles the bases. It's her 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
She's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here is number 19.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of her hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And now it's filled up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And delivers outside. Choi hitting on deck circle. And that one ripped to left. And a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out.
Got him, that's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Rosenberg. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Rosenberg checks her swing, appeal to third, no swing. And the righty deals. Foul ball left side, she'll see another. (3-2). And he walked her.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this hitter's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is out of here. Her 12th of the season, it's 3-2.
Maybe she's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming her way. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So up next, Shepard. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
Back to the top of the lineup. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Man at second. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next to hit, number 30. One out and a runner at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty to the plate. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop. Line drive. Come on. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Choi.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
So digging in, Ken Nakamura. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1 out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The batter, number 10.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chang Ho Bong. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one way inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The other way, and that's just foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Stone.
Number 22.
She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And they're out front for the strikeout.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Darren Durham getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. On the ground, and foul ball. Close, but called a ball. 2 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Park moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back, number 24.
And here's the catcher. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hammer, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs, runner at first. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. With 1 swing, she quiets the crowd. It's her 6th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-3.
The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as she fouls it away. The wind and the pitch. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first, and that is the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the home team down a run.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving.
So up next,
Leading
number
off for
26.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, number 26.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 20.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Now batting, number 35.
Now the third baseman. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power hitter like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Durham under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Shepard.
Number 18.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, number 27.
Here's the second baseman. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Got him. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's the right fielder. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Hits the fence. And that's a double.
Now batting, number 28.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Righty delivers.
Hey!
And he deals. This one popped up on his way over. He's got it. And that is that.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, number 19.
Number 19.
The wind of the pitch. And it skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Park waits on deck. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Park. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Got her looking. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now the right fielder.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Choi. And he takes one right on the black. 1 and 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. The pitch. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Stone.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Inside, almost got her.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with her approach. She didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Number 46 is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Number 44 gets the call from the pen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So up next, Darren Durham. So now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Here's a big power threat, Rosenberg. She had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Next offering upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 38 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 33 getting loose as well. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one hit is all they get on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees out front here, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Ken Nakamura. The line to kick the pitch. Chang Ho Bong up next. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Shepard going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
At the plate, Chang Ho Bong. The pitch. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, number 26.
Now it's the second baseman. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. The Yankees on top here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
Ball to strike. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Ground popping that bad. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and she just couldn't keep that one fair.
Misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he got it. 1 away.
Well, Rogue, I'll tell you, when she goes to look at the video of that pitch, she's going to want to punch herself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly she just got a little too excited. It was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now it's going to be Shepard. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw in there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Park going back. It bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Now the number 2 hitter. Two on, 1 out.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fouled off. He was late. Second and third, 1 away. Here the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Stone waiting for a turn at the plate. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Next is the designated hitter, Stone.
Well, look out here. She's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! She unloads on that one. Their 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, she comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you've also got to give some credit to the batters ahead of her. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a special moment in this one.
Number 43 into the game.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So 2 down, and now here is Darren Durham. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him at the belt and fires. That one ripped right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Rosenberg. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees out front 9-3. Bottom of the inning, leading off, number 20. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next offering is in for a strike.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
1 down.
Now batting, number 25.
Now the third baseman. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs.
I can't play around with her here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Just missed. Park in the on deck circle. The 3-1. Foul ball. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. She's there. It's a 2-out double.
She needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Number 43 gives way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Number 39 on the pitch here, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the left fielder, Park.
Number 3.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Right-handed reliever, clobber to right field, way back, gone. Just circle the bases. Her 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The right fielder. The wind of the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Rip towards third, on the run, throw to first, on the money, nice play. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Breaking down the young and what I owed them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molding. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 17.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff hitter is out in the 8th.
Number 18.
So digging in, Shepard. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 41.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now at the plate, Choi. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Next offering upstairs.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Ken Nakamura. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 40 up and throwing. Number 33 warming up as well. Inside, almost got him. Outside, and that is ball 4.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now it's the DH, Chang-Ho Bong. And the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Missed with a changeup. 2 and 2. Choi over at second. Nakamura at first with no outs. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's 9-6.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the second baseman. Tying run at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now back, number 20.
And now the center fielder. We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 9-9. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Lou. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
New pitcher on here, number 40. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the third baseman. One down, base is empty. She swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Shepard settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 19.
Here's the catcher.
She's a big, strong hitter who can untie this game with one swing.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Park would be next if they can extend the inning.
And she's homered already, so I'm sure she'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to her right there anyhow.
The batter.
Here's the left fielder, Park. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one a little below the knees. Now 3-1. Number 1 waits on deck. Two outs. There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the batter with the fastball.
Making a move at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Aubrey Moon. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder. And a pitch.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Just outside. And the count's full. Choi getting on deck circle. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. So coming into the game now on defense, Aubrey Moon. He'll be out in left field. Now it's the shortstop.
This kid is so special.
She's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Next offering is outside.
Seems like from day one, her strike zone and plate discipline looked like she'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Ball finds the corner. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Hard hit, base hit. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Darren Durham now at the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the move. Up the middle. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. In the air, right side. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 9th. The batter will be the shortstop. Choi.
Number 6.
And a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Ken Nakamura. Inside, just missed.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing, and he popped it up. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chang Ho Bong.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And that chance handled. Durham steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras. And we're back. We're in extras here. Down the 3rd baseman, Rosenberg.
Number 13.
Man at second. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Into center. She's under it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Now the left fielder.
Well, there's a reason why she's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for her and for her team.
Kicks and fires. That one almost got her. And a 3-2. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
1 down. Shepard digs in now. Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Righty to the plate. Runners at the corners, one away here in extra innings. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Probably showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now a chance for number 27. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here in extra innings. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 33.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman. She's got good power with one swing. She can win it for him. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste it. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
A Booth coming at third base. Pitch running here. One Young Park. And here is number 20. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit. And she looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away.
If she's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that she's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering way off the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off in extra innings. In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They're coming through, and they're gonna be you. But we know the truth. So we make it move. Why they be in the block? We going straight to the top.